up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with this quick reaction video for you guys. Now, in this clip, the caption says this lady got her baby daddy kids at his house while he was working overnight because her baby daddy is homeless, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. Child, baby, you can't make this up. So we gonna hop into the clip. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. What would you do in this situation? I want to hear your thoughts on this one. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. It is free to subscribe, share, and like the video, and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into the video. Here we go.
Man, let me in my crib,
because
boy.
you're doing
Man, let me in my
much.
Who the f is these kids on my couch, boy?
Why is you doing too much there, baby?
You not trying to let me in my own house?
Because
None of that, bro. Who kids are these? They ass gotta go.
This my baby daddy.
They gotta go. Me and your baby daddy kids. Why they not in his crib then?
He got put out.
They ain't got shit to do with me. I swear to God, stop playing with me, bro.
They just saying for a
few
few
nights.
nights.
Be tweaking, bro. For a few nights, shit. Bro, I'm not they dead. They gotta get out my crib.
Oh my
You got, what is you eating? You using my bowl to eat? Get your little ass up and get out, boy. And you got them on my game. You tweaking. I don't even know about these being no kids, bro.
These are babies.
Baby, did the little kid tell him you better shut up, bro? I don't know. Listen, you know, we in the era of skits, and I don't know if this is a skit, but baby, if it's not, this is crazy. So the little children talking back. What would you do in this situation? Your baby mama, I guess, because she looked pregnant, has her ex baby daddy's kids at her house because he's homeless, and she just like so concerned about taking care of the ex's kids, so she gonna bring them into your house like that's your responsibility, baby. That no way in hell. I'm just saying. Let's continue. This gotta be a skit in a sense, because I just don't see. I can't see it. I don't. Child. Let's continue.
Respectful as fuck. Bro, I don't get no fuck about it being no babies and none of this shit. Everybody gotta get the fuck out, including you. You can leave too. Yeah, you too. Like looking like that little boy, wherever you is.
Where is they supposed to go?
I don't know. If the daddy homeless, they gonna be homeless too. These not my kids, bro. These not my kids.
They're not. They're not
They ain't
gonna
got
be
nothing
homeless.
to do with me,
you
bro.
can say whatever you want to say, but they're not gonna be homeless, especially if
everybody finna get the fuck out of my crib.
And
You don't even pay no bills in here to be doing all that, bro.
This is why they run it by you.
This is my crib. You doing too much, bro. You got 1,000 shoes in my door, bro.
Get the kids. Let the kids.
No, hell no. I'm dead. I'm heated, bro. Go get me a coffee.
He said, go get me a coffee. Listen, this is some insane stuff. Listen, I don't know if this is a skit. I have no clue, but this is a horrible scenario that, you know, that is so disrespectful on so many levels. If something like this actually happened, that would be very, very disrespectful to the man of that house. Now, you living with this man and, you know, he's going to work, and then you obviously, if this is real, that means if those kids are at his house, she had to have a conversation with the ex baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Or the ex, whoever. And so that means you're having conversations with the ex for him to be able to communicate to you that he's homeless and his kids need a place to stay, and for you to accept that and acknowledge that and say, yes, you can come over. They could come stay with me because, you know, we gotta love the kids, and yeah, the kids are innocent and all of this, but that is not that man's responsibility. If you are a man and you're dating a woman and you're at work and you come home and you got 3, 4, 5 children in your house and that's her ex's kids, what are you thinking? Who in their right mind would be comfortable with doing something like that? You know what I mean? I don't think any man in his right mind would be comfortable with allowing any woman to do something like this. Oh yeah, let your ex, bring your ex kids over here. They can stay here, eat all our food, and we can keep them. And while he homeless, we got to feel sorry for the kid. That is not your responsibility whatsoever. It's sort of the same way a lot of these single mothers want men to come in and accept them and all of their kids, not really caring about the responsibility and the load that that man would have to carry to take care of them and their kids. They don't even think or consider that of the responsibility and the amount of money that it would take to take care of these kids, to house these kids, to be a stepfather to these kids. It's not just you being present. It takes money to feed these kids. And I don't care what these women say, oh, I'm not looking for a stepdaddy and I'm not looking for a man to do this and X, Y, Z, but you are. You really are. The expectation is for that man to come in and be a father figure to those kids and to take care of them. It costs. Children cost a lot of money. It is not cheap to raise children and to take care of anybody. I don't care if they're grown-ups. I don't care. They cost money. It costs money to have those kids in your household. The more people you have in your house, the higher the water bill is, the higher the light bill is, because you got more people using these things. That costs money. So when you bring in a woman and her 2, 3, 4, 5 kids into your house, you need more space. You need more food. You need to pay for more water, more electricity. Everything goes up. What if these kids need shoes? You know, she's not going to sit back and not expect you to do anything. What about the holidays when Christmas comes? He going to have to try to pay or give her money to make sure all of these kids are taken care of and all these kids have what they need. That is a major responsibility. And on top of that, the fact that it's not your kids is wild. And even more of a reason why men don't want to take on that heavy load. You know, men don't want to have to spend all this money and have to be responsible for children that are not theirs. And somehow women don't seem to understand that. The same way this woman in this clip would be okay and comfortable with bringing another man's kids into your man's house is ridiculous to me. Irresponsible, just reckless, disrespectful, and a whole lot of other things. You know what I'm saying? So it's really the audacity for me, the stuff that I see and how these women don't think about all of that. They're not thinking or caring about what your responsibility would be and what you would have to do. They just want what they want. And as the man, oh, you the protector, you provider, oh, you should be willing to just do this. Whatever they want you to do, it don't work like that. It really don't work like that. And this is why I say a lot of women are very selfish. Very selfish. They only see their needs, what they want. And as a man, you're just supposed to give in to whatever a woman says, do whatever she wants, no matter the cost, no matter what. You're just supposed to just be whatever she wants you to be, do whatever, no matter how disrespectful it is, no matter how she blatantly plain in your face, you're supposed to just accept that because that's the woman. I don't know who came up with that concept. No, respect is something you should have for one another. You should be able to respect each other and understand each other's roles and you know, work with each other. A relationship doesn't mean that as a man, he's supposed to just do whatever you say. I don't know where these women get that from. And they hate when they come across a man or men who have standards who say, nah, I don't know where you get that from. I'm not doing that. Because it doesn't benefit them. And this is why I think also too, when you hear women who say, oh, marriage and all this benefits a man. No, I think it benefits the woman more because women are out here looking to finesse a man by getting him to marry her, especially men who have a lot of money. So if you're looking for men who make 6 figures or more, you want men who have all the money to take care of you, marriage and relationships would definitely benefit the women much more because you don't want a man, you don't want to grow and build with somebody. You know, you could be broke as hell as a woman, but you still want a rich man to come in and just change your life. Elevate you, level you up. So if he have the resources to do that, then wouldn't you say he is the prize? This whole prize argument needs to stop because clearly the men are the prize because women are out here looking for men to take care of them fully. Y'all don't want to pay half the rent. You don't want to go in half. You want him to do it all. So in my mind, he is the prize because he has something that you don't. So you're looking for a come up. So if you happen to find that come up, then he would be the one who's able to give you all of this. So he's the prize. You will be getting a prize by getting a man to level you up. He don't need you. He can take care of himself and do what he wants and have the pick of the litter of women and don't have to take you on as a liability because he has to upgrade your life. He has to level you up. And if you're looking for somebody to level you up, then he is the prize, in my opinion. So I just think a lot of women are delusional. This is not going to get you any further than you are. Men have spoken and they said what they want. And if you're not willing to give it or compromise or work with them, then everybody's just going to be single, baby. Everybody going to be single, separate, but still having babies and having all these kids to raise by yourself is going to become really, really expensive and it's going to be hard for them to do. And so I just think a lot of women, if they don't change their mentality or try to, figure out what's needed in order to build with a man, this idea of a man coming in and just leveling you up and taking care of all your responsibilities is not something that's going to work en masse. And I just think women need to be prepared for it because men are not doing that and they shouldn't do that. And women going to have to adjust and they're going to have to level up by themselves and do what's needed to take care of them and their 3, 4, 5 babies by themselves because men don't want to do it. So, I just wanted to add that in there. Y'all better, prepare for what's ahead because these men are not trying to do that. They're not working hard to come in and just give you everything that they got. And you don't want to contribute anything but some old used box that these men are saying, hey, we can go pay for that, get that with no attachments. We don't need to shell out all our money for you and your kids to get that. We can go pay, get what we want and keep it moving with no, without somebody trying to take everything we've worked hard for. You see what I'm saying? So it's looking bad for these single women out here. I'm just saying it really is. So listen, y'all let me know what y'all think of this video. Chime in the comments below. I want to hear what you have to say and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.